Hi everyone. I'm showing this video for an explanation of who versus whom. When do we use who and when do we use whom? This is a question I get all the time, and I want to spend a little bit of time showing when we use who and when we use whom. So I have here on my computer the basic difference between who and whom, and that's this. Who is the subject of the sentence and whom is the object of the sentence. So how does this work? Whenever you put who or whom in a sentence, you're really using a pronoun. And just like you would use any other pronoun such as I or me or he or him or they or them, it's going to take the place in the sentence that is appropriate, whether it's the subject or the object. So let's look at an example here. Think of who as she and think of whom as her, right? She is the subject and her is the object. For example, in this sentence right here, okay, if you want to answer this question, who or whom wrote the letter, you want to choose, is it who or is it whom? Try to answer that question. Would you say she wrote the letter or would you say her wrote the letter? In this case, you would say she wrote the letter. So she is the subject. So in this case, you would have to write who wrote the letter because who is the subject. Okay? In this example, this question asks, for who or whom should I vote? Well, answer the question to yourself. Would you say, I should vote for she, or would you say, I should vote for her? The answer is, I should vote for her, okay? Because her is an object, whom is an object. So in this question, I would have to say, for whom should I vote? For whom should I vote? Okay, that's the basic difference between who and whom. Who is a subject and whom is the object. Let's look at another example here that does not involve a question. These two involve sentences. Okay, sentences. So, taking a look at this first sentence here, it says, at the party, I met the woman who or whom invented the paperclip. Okay, in this sentence, you have what we call two clauses in one sentence, okay? And you have a relative pronoun. We need to know which pronoun goes here, who or whom. In this situation, it's very easy because you have to ask yourself, who is the person that invented the paperclip? She invented the paperclip. She is a subject. So here we would have to go who, okay? Who. In this sentence, the woman who or whom I met at the party invented the paperclip. In this, you're trying to find out which pronoun goes here. Well, ask yourself, I met this woman, right? I met the woman at the party. You wouldn't say I met she at the party. You would say I met her at the party. So in this case, you need whom. The woman whom I met at the party invented the paperclip. Let me just show you guys one really easy way to figure this out, okay? If you have the blank and you're trying to figure out whether it's who or whom, look at the word right next to it. If the word right next to it is a verb, then you know this has to be a subject, subject, verb. So this has to be who. In this example, you have the blank, and right after you don't have the verb. Before you have this verb met, you actually have a whole other subject, I. So this can't be a subject. You can't have a subject right next to another subject. So what you're going to have here is an object. I met the woman. So this has to be whom. So that's the easiest way to remember who versus whom. Put who right in front of the verb and put whom when you actually already have a subject for the verb you're looking for. So what I'm going to do here, class, is I'm going to go ahead and write down my answer, who, and write down my answer here, whom. Okay, I hope this is clear. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me in class when we meet on Thursday. And I'm going to put a practice quiz online for who versus whom so you can practice this. Okay, wonderful. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.